Hey guys, it's Lovely Miss here with Baby May. I love her. And in this video, we're going to be talking about my life before and after rehab. As you can see in the thumbnail, I put up two pictures. One was Christmas one whole year ago, so 2018, and then the last one was Christmas this last for 2019. Okay, so if you can see the difference, I'm up actually at a Christmas work party singing because I like to sing. I think you guys have checked out some of my other videos where I did some rapping. I have some singing coming your way too, but I sang and you could just see the difference in my face. And I want to tell you where I was on that day. So that day of the Christmas party, I had to drink, I got off, a little early, and it wasn't on Christmas. It was like a couple weeks before, but I ended up having to go home, chug down like 2 bottles of tequila, right? So that when I went to that party, I could just drink normally, like just have 1 or 2 beverages, and then no one would think I had an issue. So I remember doing that. In that photo, things were really, really rough. So that was a couple months before I decided to get help and go to the inpatient rehab program. And as you can see, I'm like so bloated. At that point, I was having probably some issues. I had elevated liver enzymes when I went in. You could just see how bloated I was from all the alcohol and abuse, okay? And I know I talk a lot about alcohol, guys, but to be honest, I'm a trash can. I took all kinds of stuff. But the one thing that I had a complete issue with was the alcohol. I was consuming that the most. I was doing it the most, on an everyday basis. Like I said, to that amount, to that extent. With the 2, sometimes 3 bottles, if I could hit a gallon in a day. You know what I mean? So that's where I kind of was in that photo that you're seeing before. I was desperate. This is the times that I was like on my lunch. Okay, so I was waking up, drinking half of my 5th. Okay, and that's the, bottle. And then I would grab like a half pint on the way and leave that bottle at home. And then I would drink that half pint on the way. And then at lunchtime, I would walk over to the grocery store and get another bottle. And in an hour time frame would be like chugging that bottle. And then go back to work normal, you guys. I'd be in like Subway's bathroom. I'd be in the gas station bathroom. I'd be in the grocery store bathroom. I'd be in the bathroom at work, okay? Guys, this is how crazy it was. And I was managing. I was just fine. I could consume practically the entire bottle through the day and then go home and drink some more, okay? So it's just kind of like an insight of how sick and low it got for me. At that time, I wasn't driving. The car had broken down, and we kind of just thought it would be better if I didn't get it repaired. So then that way there was no chance of me getting a DUI. So I was taking the bus, but it didn't matter because I was drinking on the bus. And I didn't have to worry about driving and drinking, okay? Also during that time, I was, probably dealing with a lot of bad characters. You are the company you keep. So I was desperate, dealing with anybody that would give me attention for the most part, and a bottle, right? Like you had to come by with a bottle to hang out with me. So that's all that was required. I didn't really have high standards, okay? The food intake wasn't so hot, okay? And that's something I wanted to talk about, guys. I'm going to be doing another video about weight loss because the truth is this, I was so bloated, went to rehab, ate really great for 30 days, lost a little bit of weight, got out and gained weight again because I was eating, because we instantly will switch to something else, okay? Like the carb addiction, especially with the drinking high sugars, right? You're not having the sugars, you're trying to eat sweets, you're trying to get a lot of carbs in. So you don't want to switch your addiction to something else. If, I've been seeing a lot of things in regards to how to lose weight. There's I've gained 30 pounds after getting clean. Okay. The bottom line is just like you tackle your addiction, you would tackle your food the same way, okay? So understand that as soon as you drop the your substance of choice, the food intake will potentially pick up too. So now you got to start being a little bit more weary of that, right? You got to start making plans and just like you're doing in your recovery, doing great things for the temple, right? So feeding the body healthy things. So I did end up gaining a little weight, and then I was like, what's going on? I just got sober and I should be, looking great. So I did decide to get into a lifestyle change and just eating less carbs first, right? And then eventually I had switched over to doing some like really, really low carb intake with the keto diet. But the bottom line is this, guys, like you don't have to do any in particular diet or anything like that. Just like be good to your body, do healthy things, try not to pick up a food addiction. I know for me, I love sweets, I love ice cream and stuff like that. So I have to be very wary, limit myself to how much I'm intaking of that kind of thing. So these are the things I'm being a little bit more conscious of, right? So the people who I surround myself with, I got higher standards for that now. The stuff that I put into my body as far as food, that's different. And also what I do to cope is different now, right? So a lot of meditation, exercise, keeping busy, having, at least a goal for the day, right? So that you don't have to plan out the entire day, but just keeping yourself occupied, keeping your mind occupied so you're not constantly thinking about cravings or triggers and stuff like that, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to do a little bit more in depth about keto and intermittent fasting if you guys are interested in that. That will be a video coming out down the line. I am so excited, guys. We are really making momentum with the message. And you guys stay tuned for more new, great, awesome content. Make sure you like, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.